By now you see that the real reasons people don't have good feelings about math don't have anything to do with math itself, but the way it is taught. Being monotonous, too abstract, disconnected from life, not something you could have feelings about, and too strict are some phrases associated with math. But those are the thoughts of the people who were incorrectly introduced to it. Though it's true that many adults said they would like to study it now, they don't have too much time on their hands because of their busy schedules. You may be, or have been, in a class where math is presented as a boring subject. You're fortunate if you learn math as a living, breathing subject that is all around us. Regardless, we will show you the real nature of math, not the dry material usually presented in textbooks. We believe you will start to like math after you learn a few simple truths. We'll begin by dispelling a few myths that might have blocked your potential at some point in your learning experience. They have been around for such a long time, but in reality, they are just wrong. The first myth that is really damaging is the idea that only some people can be good at math or have a gift for math. There's even a term coined for that, a math person. This myth is widely spread in TV shows and even in schools from a young age. You might have heard on many occasions that math wasn't for you. Well, it turns out this couldn't be further from the truth. Research shows everyone is born with a native ability to be a math person. You are no different from Albert Einstein. Whether you actually do well or not is a result of your experiences and the beliefs you hold. We believe everyone can do well in math. Even though there may be some people you think are naturally good at it or love it when you don't, that is only because of the experiences they had. It's their attitude towards math. Anyone can achieve the highest level of math in school if their beliefs were different. Brain evidence shows there is no such thing as a math person. Everyone is what most call a math person. This is because scientists found out that experiences grow your brain. It can wire and rewire itself and grow in a really short time span. This is how learning works. When you do something, a synapse fires in your brain. It's like an electric current that flows from one neuron to the next in a particular pathway. There are so many combinations, each slightly different from one another, and all your experiences are encoded in a different synapse pathway. These synapse sequences can be likened to water in the sand. The more you return to an idea, or repeat an action or experience, the better it is imprinted and the easier it is for your brain to replay the sequence compared to the paths the synapses didn't fire in that often. If you don't go back to it, the path will wash away and the ideas, thoughts, memories, and experiences become harder to recall and repeat. To form new pathways and connections, your brain needs to grow, literally. This is what happens when you learn, and if you learn something deeply, the brain grows in size and stays like that instead of retracting back unless it's left idle. Although you might think that some people are brainy or smart because they are naturally like that, you can catch up to them because it all comes down to what they learn. Learning doesn't only happen in class. Synapses fire when you read, when you have a conversation, when you get an idea, when you talk about it, and when you make mistakes. The brain is like a muscle. The more you exercise that muscle, the more it grows. Similar to how it is when going to the gym. If weightlifters kept exercising with the same weights, their muscles wouldn't grow. It is the same with math. The harder you think and struggle with an idea, the more your brain grows to accommodate the new wiring between neurons.